Hi guys, ArchiTracer is a code coverage tool for 10 programming languages. It supports all build environments and can generate code coverage when we do unit testing or manual testing of application in the browser or on the target devices with or without unit test cases. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate code coverage using ArchiTracer tool when we do unit testing and manual testing of a application in the browser using the following environment. And the platform is Linux. Project is Django CMS project, open source, and language is Python. Unit test framework, and we're going to do unit testing as well as manual testing in the browser. So already virtual virtual environment has been set up here in the virtual machine. I can see that this is a Django CMS project here on the left hand side. So the first step is to make sure that we go ahead and instrument the project. So this is where the source code resides. So let's go ahead and instrument this project. ArchiTracer on means turn on the tool, and -v means high verbosity. So let's go ahead and press enter. As you can see that instrumentation has started. In Linux it's pretty fast compared to the Windows, as there is no backend processes that is blocking the tool here. Okay, as you can see, within 28 seconds it has completed instrumenting almost 830 files, and some of them might have instrumented and some of the init files has been ignored here. We can also make use of this ArchiTracer config file to ignore or to instrument selected files based on the requirement. Now since it's running on the virtual machine, it has taken 26 seconds. If it's on the actual machine, then it could have not taken more than 10 seconds. Okay, now let's go ahead and test this. Okay, so once you instrument, you can see that ArchiTracer folder has been generated in the background. So let's go to this demo. So we can test this two ways. So let's go to this demo and run the server. Okay, okay, so the server is up and running here. So let me copy this, copy link, go to the browser, and here paste it and go. So it's asking us to enter the values here that you see on the screen. So let me enter admin. I guess it's admin login. Okay, so we're able to log in. So you can see that it is asking us to create a new page here. Let me go ahead and expand this. Okay, let me go to the next and let me say like demo, and let me add this this is to test, create. Okay, this page has been created. You can see that you can also select different options. Based on that, you should be able to see the code coverage, and if you want to edit something, you can also see that options here. Okay, so there are two ways to dump the code coverage. One is to send a signal, open the terminal, send a signal to this without killing the process. If it's running in the infinite loop, let it run it on the server and dump the code coverage. Okay, so this is where the application is running. Now other way is to just go ahead and kill it, and still you should be able to get the code coverage. You can see that once I kill it, you can see that Archi coverage has been generated here. Now let's go ahead and run the unit test cases here. So if I go here and or else if you want to generate the report, all you need to do is go Archi results and just give the path of that demo and Archi coverage. Okay, just click on this and it will start reading the code coverage from the files, and it will start generating the report. So it has taken around like 5 seconds to collect the information, code coverage information from that file. Okay, and then report will get automatically launched. So this is a code coverage that we see around. We have around like 73,000 lines of code here, and 24% code coverage. Now, for example, let's say like I need to run the unit test cases. Let me go ahead and kill this one. I need to run the unit test cases. So in that case, what I can do is, okay, let me copy this back here so that we won't get confused. Okay, so we have this one, but not the code coverage. So let me go back to this terminal, and this time I'm going to run the unit test and then generate the report. So we have the unit test that comes along with this one. So all I need to do is execute the test cases and wait a couple of minutes, as it's having a very good number of test cases. And let's say like if I want to dump the code coverage in middle of running the test cases, let's say like I want the code coverage for the functions when it start running from 1 to 100, then I can send a signal and dump the code coverage, or I can wait till the end and also I can dump the code coverage. Even I can do that. As you can see, it has started running the test cases. So it's going to take time based on the, so I'm going to just pause this, and once this is completed, then we'll see at the end. And once the test case run is completed, in the backend you should be able to see the code coverage file automatically getting generated. Okay, so running the test case is completed. Now you can see that it ran around like 1222 test cases in approximately like 5 seconds. Yeah, almost like 5 seconds. Now we can see that along with this RK coverage, this file also has been generated now, just now. So let me go ahead and list out this. You should be able to see that. You can see that time just now it has generated. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and regenerate the report with a command. So let me go ahead and clear it off. And this time, before I run the test cases, what I'll do is I'll just see like RK star dot text. Okay, I'm going to feed both of them. So it's reading the code coverage from both the files, the one from the manual testing and one from the unit test cases run, and then it's going to rename the file with the date and time when the report was generated, and in any moment you should be able to see the report. Okay, so now it was earlier it was like I guess, yeah, 24%, line coverage statement 26, and multi-condition was 20. Now this time it is around like 36%, statement is 40, and multi-condition is around like 33%. So the only difference I see like around like 15%, no, yeah, almost like 10% as code coverage has been increased. Okay, statement coverage has been increased almost like 15%. So this is the overall code coverage summary. So the lines are like 73,000 lines, and statement is 50,000, and multi-condition is 41,000. And if you want to search for any one of the files, for example, let's say like I'm going to search for this admin file, because that's where we logged in. So if I just click on this, you can see the code coverage. What is the code coverage here? And for example, let's say like I want to get the function summary for this file. All I need to do is right click and select the file, or the functions, just hover over that, and you should be able to see the code coverage. Okay, now let's say like I want to go to this function. Okay, just click on this, and directly it will take you to the function there. So that is this view, and click on this. So you can see that it's a line number 98. It has This is the function. Okay, so at the high level, green color means the parts of the code in the line has been executed when we test it, and if it has been highlighted in the yellow means the part of the code was executed only for the partial condition. If you see this, this was 4 times to true and 0 times 4 times to false and 0 times to true, and also it is having an underscore in the yellow color. But and if you see this one, it was not executed to true or false, and that's the reason it has been highlighted with underscore in the red color. Okay, and this part of the code was not executed, and same goes for this. And if you want to get the function summary, all you need to do is just go to the function and right click there, go to the function summary, and you'll get the function name and what is the line coverage, statement coverage, and multi-condition code coverages. And also you can get the file summary and project summary. Let me go ahead and draw this. Okay, so these are the different modules here.